Oh, D'Angelo died.
Yeah, I know D'Angelo died, but guys, sorry for the last couple weeks I couldn't be around. That silly work of mine. So
hey, dude.
Sorry about taking care of his guys.
He always. Dude, always putting himself out there. Yes. What's up, man?
Nothing, man.
You know, when I saw D'Angelo died, I thought it was Maxwell because I started Googling this woman's work and how great of a song that is. And I'm like, oh, that's Maxwell.
Did he also have a video where he's like nude?
That's Maxwell.
And it's just like carving his body.
Yeah, dude, his body's ridiculous.
Insane.
Great
D'Angelo
body.
has a video like that too, I think.
Great bodies.
What are you trying to say? You can't tell them apart?
Yeah, no, I couldn't. They look exactly the same to me.
Yeah.
But how are you? It's been a couple of weeks, pal.
I know, man. We had a lot. We got my dad's house cleaned up, and we got renters that moved in on the 1st. Yeah, I mean, shout out brother Tommy. Did so much work. We had a pretty insane deadline that almost wasn't even realistic.
He's a man's man, your brother.
He made it happen.
Dude,
I was working hard trying to keep the job and couldn't be there as much as I wanted to be for him.
Yeah.
But he took care of it. So that was a couple weeks ago. Last week, Michael had baseball and I just couldn't make it, whatever. Hey. But it's fun. It's nice to be back.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking need this. Yeah.
Flyers, I like it.
I had to switch it up.
They won last night. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that today. I
don't watch Flyers at all. I couldn't tell you the first thing about them.
They won last night. They're a young squad. And I keep asking my buddy who's a hockey guy, I'm like, is this the year? Because every year he's like, they're young, but they're coming up. I'm like, dude, but we have no players. Like none of it with like the elite people. But we do have.
What's his take on it?
His take is we have an unbelievable young squad that they're studs. And we're going to have a ton of money come up after this year to get that goal scorer. So good things are happening.
I just like that you can fight.
Yeah, you can.
I just like that. And it's real. It's not like bullshit baseball where everybody runs out and
it gets broken up. No,
no one does anything.
Yeah, you're spitting chiclets like with hockey. Like you're losing teeth.
You're squaring up and the refs are letting them go.
Yeah.
Baseball fights are so disappointing.
Could you imagine being able to fight
nothing
on ice? Like literally, like if you and I did it, we'd be slipping all over. It'd be embarrassing. But these people can dig in.
To ice skate, let alone fight and ice skate.
I always said about hockey, you got to be a professional at two sports to play that game. You got to be a fucking a professional like skater, and you got to be a professional. You got to be good, world class at both.
That's probably why they let them fight. Come on, they're on ice skates. They need to kind of offset that
exactly.
A little bit.
Yeah, there's anger.
Let them fight.
Or it's like a cultural thing. Like they're fucking Canadian. They're different. They look like us, but maybe they're, they were raised where they need to let that.
Different.
Yeah. It's French Canadians. They have a lot of fucking steam they got to blow off.
Yeah.
Oui.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. They're on skates anyway. Give them some masculinity and let them go.
Yeah. I've been playing gigs and shit and like kicking my ass, but still I did a gig at Brewski's and I haven't been back there in a long time, which is a local spot I used to play all the time, which was cool. And, it was like crowd because Eagles didn't play, but I actually
all the same people.
Yeah.
Besides my dad.
Yeah, besides your dad. Your dad couldn't make it.
He couldn't make it.
But I had Joey Allen, shout out Joey. He's a regular and a friend of the show. He recorded a song and it wasn't my best performance, but I was like, I've been so like non-existent on social media. I'm like, dude, I got to put something out that just shows that I'm still fucking available, So I put it out. It was good, gained some traction. I showed some people are still fucking out there and kind of like stuff, but the vocal performance wasn't my best, but I'm glad I just got it out there.
Yeah,
sometimes you just got to get
warts and all, man.
You got to get social media. You got to get the shit out there just to have some traction, show people you're still doing it, because then you'll get a call for a gig. And I did a private, somebody's like, oh, and I knew that they liked that video. And I'm like, okay, maybe that worked. Exactly did what I wanted it to. Yeah.
Perfect.
But I listened back to it. I'm like, it's not the best.
Yeah, I was trying to get into a place, or I'm trying to get into a place, and they're like, send us some video. I don't have anything.
No, you don't have people.
I tried to. I did a wedding, like a backyard wedding thing Saturday, and I set the phone up and I recorded a couple things.
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes long, and then I tried to send it on Instagram, and it's like 30 seconds or less.
Yeah, that's true. Over the years, I would have, like, if it was a gig where there wasn't a lot of people there, I would have somebody record a song, and I have about 40 of them in my phone, just in case for that. Like, oh, you got a couple clips and like the 2 or 3 best I send. And that's good.
Yeah.
So
I've been asked for clips before, and I sit on my couch and do one shadily.
Yeah. Sir, you're not even at a club. This looks very unprofessional.
A club.
You're not even at a nightclub.
nightclubs up and down the East Coast.
No, you can reference that as your COVID jams that you went out on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do? I'll announce it now. This will come out Friday. I'm going to do a COVID style happy hour Facebook gig on live.
Throw the Venmo out there, try to make fuck
yeah.
Dude, that COVID, when COVID came around and everyone was doing that, we lost all of our gigs, granted, so it was nice. And people were very, very generous.
Yeah.
Dude, it was one of my fucking most lucrative gigs ever. And it was about an hour and a half. And I was like, fuck. I'm like,
the first couple of weeks were great. And then people's wallets dried up.
Yeah, everyone's like, I don't know if we can afford this anymore. But it was.
I don't know if I'm going to give him another $30 to play Shimmer.
Exactly, dude. But the one time I was like, fuck yeah, I hope this lasts forever.
A couple really good, couple like few $100, dude.
Yeah, it was beautiful. But the song I did, speaking of D'Angelo and Maxwell, their beautiful bodies, the fucking song I played, which I always say about music, and if you're out there, if you're a young musician playing at the clubs, it's never about the skill. Like, it's more song selection. If your song selection's right, it trumps better skill every day of the week. So the song I played it's Monica, like an old R&B song that was popular in the 90s.
You're more of an R&B type.
Oh yeah, but the fucking lyrics are about her just having this fucking sensual night with this gentleman, and like, black people are the greatest, dude.
Black sex is.
Dude, and like one of the fucking lines in the song from Monica is, the way you moved last night is still in my mind, angel of mine. Like, could you imagine? Like, it's not even, it wasn't about his dick game at all. It was about like his movement.
But it's unspoken that the dick is gigantic.
Yeah, that part was fucking an A+ anyway. But not only that, but he was moving in a sensual way during it to where, like, I just want to be a black guy for one day to understand like what that's like. I mean, not just one day, because I couldn't take being pulled over all the time.
Right.
But that just to feel like how that felt, to where my movement was just fucking great, like in the act and shit. Like I'm moving sensually around the bedroom.
The girl can't stop thinking about the move.
Yeah, not the sex, just like, wow, the way you moved was
just
fucking
like sensual hips and
you know.
Well, when you got giant long bird like they do, and I'm right out here I go generalizing. You got a lot more leeway with what you can do and not fall out.
And you got the confidence to be like, you know, all right, I know I'm going to please this woman sexually, but you know, I can now have fun with my body and my rhythm and stuff like that. And
having fun with my body.
Having fun with with my rhythm, to where I just have that. So that's Monica really painted a picture there that like got me thinking like, man, I would love to experience that.
Yeah. The
way you move is still in my mind.
Just imagine that thought. You know what? I'm crushing it. Let me just have some fun with my body now and just kind of be sensual.
Let me dance with her a bit.
And they start doing the wax and shit.
Let me dance with her a bit.
Yeah.
You know?
All up in her. But yeah, so D'Angelo died, and
what was his big thing? Was he a writer for a lot of these R&B bands?
Yeah, that's what I want to get into. It's not, I don't know if he was a writer for a band, but like people flip out over him. I don't quite get it. I'm not saying I don't like it, but I don't get it on the level that like, you ever hear Questlove?
Oh, yeah.
Read Questlove talking about D'Angelo and Prince, and they're like the 1 and 2.
I respect his opinion.
I don't get it on that level.
Yeah.
Like, it's just R&B to me, but apparently it's so unbelievable. Like the pocket and like the way that the beat is lazy and like things are ahead of the beat and behind the beat.
Yeah. That's the very like musician thing to understand. Like before the beat, but behind the beat, that kind of stuff. The band was also very good at that.
Yes.
They could drag a beat and stuff, and that's like another level of musicianship. Yeah,
I'm going to have to drive around and listen to D'Angelo, like the Voodoo album. Like Tyler the Creator like had a post I saw, and it was like, you have to talk about D'Angelo, like, and he tells a story, like, I had $20 in my pocket, I went to the blah, blah, blah music store, I bought the Voodoo album, and it blew my mind. I think back to listening to this song on my porch, and blah, 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 and it was unbelievable, and it changed my life.
Wow.
I got to listen to him this week and see if maybe I can get it.
I got you this for your drink.
You love the coasters.
Yeah, I do. Not necessarily Penn State. Penn State fired their coach, actually. Did you see all that?
Sandusky?
That's it. Them firing their coach did send me down a rabbit hole on Google to look up how he's doing. Still in jail.
Yeah. Right where he wants to be.
Yeah. But dude, this James Franklin,
20 miles away too from
from right there. But this James, this James Franklin was a stud hire for Penn State. They fired him. He gets $50 million to sit at home. Yeah, his severance package was $50 million. So, but there's some shit to it to where he's got to look for a job in coaching, but still you can fudge that shit.
You don't have to look for a dick anymore. You got $50 million. Your grandkids are rich now.
Right, but for that to kick in, he's got to actively be searching for work or something. But there's ways to fudge that.
Exactly.
We've been on unemployment.
Pennsylvania unemployment works.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I
just filed yesterday.
You can fudge that. Yeah. What's going on?
I lost my job. I can't really go into it. I mean, maybe we could. I'm sure we could get material out of it.
Yeah.
But I have to respect the situation.
Yeah, I hear you.
And it's not all that fun.
Well, you know what, dude. What I will say. The next one's right down the fucking line. All it is fucking working on. I've started again millions of times, and what I learned was not to get too down about it and just fucking get back out there. And the next one's right down the fucking line. I mean,
I'm applying. I'm seeing what I can do. Then you hear these fucking things about $50 million severance, and you're
severance,
like, dude.
Yeah,
money apparently grows on trees in some circles.
It's the truth is about money. Money comes to money. My mom always says that money always comes to money. So if you find yourself like desperate and you're betting on something or you're at the casino,
doing that too and losing.
Yeah, and you only have the couple bucks you have, money's never going to come to that. But when you're fucking flush and it's falling out of your pocket, you're going to win. It's just money comes to money. I
just need to get money.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Money makes money. When you're dealing with fucking breadcrumbs, it's going to stay breadcrumbs. The rich always have money.
Exactly. They always have the connections and whatever.
Yeah. Well, you figure money, like, if you have $1 million just sitting there collecting fucking insurance, interest and all that,
yes.
But the next good thing is out there. You got to think that.
I know. So hit up our inbox with prospects for me, guys. But I was selling food. I just couldn't figure it out.
I couldn't. Sales is tough, man.
I'm not doing sales anymore. I can't do sales.
Yes.
No, I can't do sales anymore.
What I found,
in
my life, like I said before, like clocking in and clocking out it works wonders for me because it takes my head out of it.
Yeah.
When my head is responsible for my fucking livelihood, my head can get fucking squirrely. But the best thing is when I can just fucking clock in, clock out, and they pay me, and then I can do my head stuff, like my creative or like stuff that makes me think outside on a side job or side gig or something like that. That is the formula for me because I just don't. My head will creep. A bad day will come, and it'll become an even worse day because of my fucking brain.
Yep, dude. I just want to clock in and clock out, clock out, fucking, and then just go home. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm hoping that my next job, I don't need a fucking email on my phone. I want to go back to a flip phone. I don't even want text chains anymore. I want to be the dude that just calls once a week and just, hey, man, how are you?
Yeah.
I want that. Yeah. Email me if you email me. My text isn't going to really show anything. Don't even send me a picture text. It's not going to come through. I'm not going to be able to see it.
Yeah, it's just going to go
email it to
IMPG or something. Just come as like a file that you can open. Oh man,
email me a photo if I really need to see it.
Unfortunately, I don't know if the times are ever going back to that. I think.
Oh, then I'll spend maybe an hour on Saturday or Sunday making some phone calls. Hey,
I want to catch up. I saw you called on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
I want to go back to that.
Man.
Fucking. Ding, 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 fucking notifications.
Are you a big text chain guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not on my family one or whatever. I'm not a part
you're
of
not on that one with us.
I'm not on a text. The family one of you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in the past, but I guess I didn't respond enough.
I've been kicked off family ones before.
Let's just keep Mike off of this one, guys.
Yeah. No, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not back on.
That's awesome.
Yeah, from a couple years ago.
What are you drinking tonight? Ice cold water?
Sprite Zero.
Well, why the zero? Health?
Yeah, health.
How is the diet going along?
It's great, man.
Yeah?
I'm keto. I'm 10 days.
10 days keto?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
For weight loss, yes, but for mental clarity. I do it for mental clarity.
Do you find?
Yeah, it's working so far. I wake up and I'm like energized. I don't need caffeine to get going now.
Mm-hmm.
Still drink it.
Right.
I still want it. I want to get that buzz. But I wake up and I'm like, all right, let's go.
Now, before, did you need coffee to even fucking operate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Adderall and coffee.
And
maybe not even coffee. Like pounders of Bang energy and rain.
You're big on that.
Oh yeah. Need it.
I think because of like working nights and doing gigs for a lot of years, I just never got into coffee that much. I drink it, but I don't think I need it. I kind of just do it as like a treat, like in the morning. It does give me a little jolt and all that, but if I don't have work, I don't drink it. Do you drink it every day?
No.
Yeah. I don't use it like unless I have to wake up. I do it and I can kind of feel it for a half hour. But that's
I like
it.
espresso. I wanted to get an espresso.
Yeah,
machine,
people tell me about that.
but it was like $350.
Jesus
and I couldn't
Christ.
justify it. So then I tried gambling and losing.
Yeah, then go buy like a sweet guitar amp for $500-600.
I did that not too long ago. I got another amp because I had practiced.
Practice for fucking.
I practiced for nothing. But we had practiced with the boys we had lined up, and I got an amp for that.
Oh right,
we may not practice.
Yeah. You were saying you were playing with the old Next Wednesday band.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I can't justify.
We got together for like a kind of a practice.
Right.
It wasn't really everyone in the band. We were just trying some stuff.
Right. I can't justify spending money on something where I know I'm not going to be like fucking making it back. Like that's like, I don't even own an electric guitar anymore. Maybe I would if I was in like the right situation, but like, I just don't have the mental space for it anymore. I
just want to like be in a little band that just does like fucking like a Friday
something fun.
Like how we were doing like Thug Folk 3.
Yeah.
Like just something dumb. Like just something like just fun and dumb. Like don't have to learn songs. Like just songs that we already know. And just fucking, go out. Yeah.
It's funny that like, cause you've said before that you don't really like the process of a gig anymore, but in that situation it's different. Okay. So you don't like the like by yourself kind of doing it for money kind of thing. You kind of like the being in a group and kind of having.
It's more fun.
It is more fun. Yeah, absolutely.
It's a lot more fun. I mean, I still do gigs and the gigs have been going pretty well. I haven't had any of those like super meltdowns in the last like 2 weeks. It's not like it's been months.
That's progress, baby.
It is progress.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last time I was at Barnes Westchester, it was a little bit tough to get going.
Yeah.
To get into the groove. Have you been there in a while?
No, I haven't. But when I was doing I had to cancel a bunch of them. So like recently I texted the contact there and I was like, oh, put me back on. But they're usually booked up for at least a season.
Yeah.
So,
they'll book 3-4 months at a time.
Yeah. So, he responded like, I can get you in 2026. I'm like, all right, well, that doesn't help me now,
Yeah. I was playing outside and like you're set up in front of that big TV and there was like a big game on. And I'm thinking, just cancel me. Like, just fucking cancel. Like it's all these college kids. They're all trying to watch the game.
Yeah.
I'm set up
big
in front
Penn State
of it,
bar.
Yeah. I'm like, nobody wants me
Go
here.
Sandusky.
Joe Pod knew. I saw a picture on Facebook and it was these dudes tailgating Penn State and their shirts, the front of the shirts say, Joe Pop was railroaded. And then the back said something like Sandusky is innocent. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like you could be a Penn State guy and still admit
and still like,
yeah, Sandusky wasn't innocent.
Joe Pop did know, but he didn't know in a way. Like it was almost, I think.
Killed him.
I think he knew in a way that he was old and he kind of knew there was something going on, but like that generation kind of just didn't want to hear it. Yeah. So I think it was like more that than he fucking
just butt fuck.
That or like his mind, his old Catholic mind didn't let it go there.
Yeah. Jerry, nah.
Yeah. So like, and he avoided it. And he next question. So should he have been more? Yeah. But like, I also don't, totally fucking nail him to the cross either. Cause I just think it's a different fucking time.
I think it's funny because people get upset about it. Like I think yelling Joe Pod knew was funny to me because people were so hardcore about it. They're like, nah, he knew.
Yeah. I was listening to the radio on the way in. They're saying the next coach, like you really got to be a certain type of person because up there, you're in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like it's literally just a fucking cult of Penn State, and there's no fucking major city.
Up that way once.
I went up twice in college. Good time, and they said, yeah, whoever coaches next has to be like a total Penn Stater or something like that. But hey, if you're fucking paying that kind of money,
$50 million
to go home, to go home, to go home. Man, what would you do with that?
Severance?
What would you do with that, HT?
Well, $50 million, I could do a lot with. But think about Penn State. To the east of it, 50 miles straight up is the penitentiary where Sandusky is. That's how broad, like that's how they're protecting those maximum security people. To the north, you have Williamsport, which is nothing. To the west, you just have
Pittsburgh, a couple hours away.
You just have those mountains there. There's nothing there.
I believe that's the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah.
runs through there.
There's nothing there.
You've walked the Appalachian Trail.
Oh yeah, yeah, from Maine all the way to Carolina, Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah. A couple times.
And you
you've done
came
it.
back
couple
a new-
times.
to raise awareness.
Yeah,
You did come back
to raise awareness.
a new man. That was.
I did, yeah. Came back.
You know.
But yeah, I made it. I did that like 6 or 7 times, yeah. But yeah, that fucking, like, Jerry Sandusky's wife is still with him and still fucking like writes him and visits him and
That's a
shit.
ride or die right there.
That's a ride or die. Knowing that like he fucking did shit to their children and she still doesn't fucking take
No
the
silent treatment, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
No,
Just keep your head up, Jerry. I'm with you.
yeah, to the fucking very end. Slow clap.
What are they doing in there? It's just some kids.
That's exactly what happened too. Like the one guy, the coach, the redhead coach,
What
yeah.
the heck was his name?
There was a whistleblower?
Begins with a Q or something, but he was an old quarterback there, and then he was the quarterback's coach, and he went in like the locker room when no one was in there, and all he heard was slapping from the fucking bathroom, and he peeks in, and it's Jerry and a little kid, and he's like behind him.
So that's a giant nutsack, is what
Yeah,
that is.
yeah. When you get the slap, your nutsack is loosened from like a tight position, and you're actually getting that clap on the buttocks.
Yeah, I don't get that clap. I get a tight nutsack.
I have at times. You know,
Yeah?
yeah, at times, yeah.
Nice.
At times, I've had a
You having
nice,
fun with it?
big time. Yeah, the way I moved was definitely on her mind. Yeah, because
Nice.
when you get that clap, you're like, oh, I'm a fucking man. But most times, no.
I was with Money Mike last night. I can't stop thinking about the way he was moving.
Most times, fucking full shirt on.
Full shirt on.
Oh, dude, yeah. Probably like 50 times I've taken the shirt off,
Nice.
and that's when like
so that's like 0.1% of the times, right?
yeah, yeah.
You're Mr. like 1,000.
Yeah, I had a busy 20s. My 20s were busy, but now not in the last 10 years. 10 years I've been a fucking family man.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Now I'm a big fucking documentary man.
That's where the focus is.
Yeah,
now.
my focus
I've seen
now.
any good ones lately.
Yeah, just today I watched the Murdahl
Yeah, I saw
thing
that.
came out.
I saw
Yeah.
one of them. There's
Yeah,
many.
yeah, I watched that. I watched but there's a new one about some girl in Philadelphia that got fucking just kind of like stolen, and there was an arrest made today. So I don't know enough to talk about it, but that's the stuff that really has
Don't
my.
let that stop
Right,
you.
right before you guys
That's the
got
stuff
here,
that has
they
my mind right
found
now.
The car, but they haven't announced what's in the car. They found the car.
Ooh. Speaking of that, has there been any new developments in the
I just
David
saw
case?
today before coming here that they're being hush hush about it. They know something, but the prosecutors being mum was the quote. So something's coming soon. That
I can't
tells
imagine
me.
having that luck. They wouldn't be mum with me.
No, they
They'd be like,
don't.
nah, this motherfucker
Right away. They bury you.
bury me.
And I'd come out like, I should be supportive, but then I would kind of like leak little stuff like, yeah, we saw this coming kind of stuff,
Yeah.
just to kind of make myself look better.
I kind of knew him, but I wasn't there.
Yeah,
Not
like
having
exactly.
my back at all.
They're like, no, I'm like, I know him, but like, he was.
So you did a podcast with him? No.
No, yeah, I did, but he was shady, and then I would just leave it at that. But I've said too much. I've said too much.
He was doing a lot of weird stuff. I saw his phone a couple times.
Yeah.
Weird shit like that. What?
That's the time, like my ex girlfriend, when S told my ex girlfriend, like, yeah, like after we broke up, like S was like, yeah, why we were wondering why you didn't do it sooner. And I told you and Tommy, and you guys are like mortified.
That's not supportive.
No, come on, bro. Oh man, but yeah, I can't imagine how that wife is so fucking singular minded and narrow vision to where like she still supports him. Because
that's
it's
ride or die shit.
Yeah, but it's clear. But it's not even like, like, oh, the fucking, like with the Donna Adelson trial that the husband was fucking saying she's innocent of this, but, and she's not. But like, there isn't any clear evidence she was. So like, he's with her.
You have to stand by your partner.
Yeah.
In times
But
of struggle.
Maybe not sexual assault.
Of boys.
You know
Right.
what? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Cause they're strong enough to, if they didn't want it, they could have just said,
I mean, not that it'd be any, like, not only was he cheating on her, he was raping boys.
yeah, that's all right.
What do you got over there? Some live gameplay?
Yeah. I got a little baseball.
You got a little action going?
No.
Of course you do.
No,
Come on.
Nope.
Why not?
So can we comment on the dearth of baseball bats that we had for the playoffs for the Phillies?
Wait,
It still hurts.
I had dearth completely wrong. It was the opposite of what I said. But so dearth means a scarcity, or no, it means a bunch.
No, scarcity.
A scarcity.
Dearth,
Okay. Yeah.
So we had a dearth of baseball bats for our series there, didn't we?
We had nothing.
Dude. Yeah, man. It was depressing too, because they lost and the Eagles, like that was like one of those days in Philadelphia where it's like
Every team lost.
Yeah, and it gets
Flyers lost too.
Yeah, and it gets darker. Like it seems like it's
Penn
dark.
State lost Aller, and then Temple lost. So like if it's the whole, I mean, like that's a quintuple. loss.
Somebody sent me a screenshot. The Penn State quarterback was texting a chick, and she screenshotted the conversation, and it was something
That's
like,
not cool.
No, he said to her, "Why don't you send me a picture so I can see what you're working with?"
Ooh.
And she goes, "Well, what do you want?" And he goes, "I want you to bend over and take a picture from the back." And she's like, "Well, how do I do that?" And he's like,
Take the picture.
Set your timer. He's like, set the timer
Wow,
on the phone.
he's done that before.
Yes. Yeah, he gave her instructions.
Maybe she should have been like, well, fucking complete a pass and I'll do it.
Yeah.
Don't throw an interception. A family that I play for went up there for one of the games, and he said it was an unbelievable. He said he's never been around that many people in one space in his life. He said it was like 130,000 people.
Oh, that would drive me crazy.
Yeah, dude, you would fucking melt down. You would fucking crumble into the ground. Crumble into the ground and just bury yourself in the grass.
I'd be like, I'm gonna wait in the car and just ball up under a blanket and just wait.
I balled up in a car once on mushrooms. I did mushrooms at Westchester. And it was a whole bunch of us, right? And it was late at night, and and I started tripping way too hard, and I just disappeared from the crowd and went into the car that we drove up there and just laid in the bottom of the back seat with like blankets, or not, like I guess jackets over me. And then later on, like the people we were with knocked up on the car and started shaking it, and it fucking scared the hell out of me, man. It was so crazy. Westchester was great back then, man.
Oh man, I had a crazy mushroom experience. I've told this before, right? I was at this party, and we were.
Oh yeah, you were when you were out back. Yeah, you said that before. Yeah,
completely went off the rails. Dude.
Yeah, you said
I still have a scar on my forehead when I just fished.
That's funny.
So bad, and screaming racial slurs, trying to.
You
fight,
were?
Yeah, trying to fight everyone.
You had to like completely be out of your faculties. That's something you would have
completely blacked out, out on whiskey and bad trip at the same time.
Screaming racial slurs, dude. You fucking lost it.
I mean, you had some fentanyl, man. You got a freaking trifecta there,
Yeah, where can we get fentanyl at?
I'm fresh out right now, guys. So.
Does the Narcan fight fentanyl?
Yeah, that's what it does.
Yeah, but yes.
Let's do that. Let's do that one of these weeks. Take some fentanyl, then Narcan.
It's very dangerous.
How confident are you on your Narcan revival skills, HT?
Yeah.
With fentanyl, 0. With
then scratch that.
Yeah. Okay.
With what?
With other opioids, 100%.
It sounds like a fucking good. It sounds exciting, but yeah, we would do it live and wouldn't wake up, and there would literally be a fucking.
He's out. Dude, you said you were good at this.
You said this Narcan was
come
fucking.
Come on, bring F back. What are you doing, HD? What the fuck are you doing?
That's what they're on when like Kensington, like when you read about Kensington and the open air drug market, when you see them kind of just leaning and just kind of like fucking almost falling but staying there.
They're standing. How do they do that?
It's like a marvel of science and the human body. Nobody fucking knows, but it's fucking fentanyl that makes them like do that, and then you nudge them, and then they're all pissed off.
How do you get into that? Like, are you doing something, and then you're like, "What? This sucks now. Like, I'm just too used to the heroin. I need fentanyl."
Yeah, but if you're down there, there's loads of issues in the family. There's deaths. There's all types of fucking shit.
What time has you spend down there? How have you avoided the grip of the sweet fentanyl?
My fam, I have too many good people around me that just say, I can probably go home to bed right now.
There you go.
Yeah, and so instead of fucking just staying there in a stupor,
probably
I hit the train. I hit the L train. But I used to live down there. I used to live right like near Kensington. Not near where they are, all the people are, but like close enough to where like if I went
rap about it.
Yeah. I was in East Kensington, but it was kind of near Fishtown. But it was funny when we moved down there, the realtors said it was Fishtown in like trying to get us to get the place.
Yeah.
Got the place and found out it wasn't Fishtown. It was East Kensington.
I love that move.
That was it was a total lie. I'm like, oh wow. I'm like,
that'd be my move.
Yeah.
It's an up and coming Fishtown place.
And it was close enough to where like we didn't know any better. We're from Delco. We're like, oh, Fishtown's cool.
Well, it's the same thing for Darby when they used to list Lansdowne Park, which was all the Fitz areas. So 13th, 14th, Goff Road and Edge Hill and all that. That was Lansdowne Park. That's why she wanted to
So they
live
just
in
cleaned the name
Lansdowne.
up.
It was $2,000 a month, and then Lansdowne Park was $700 a month.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how you get like a bunch of people that don't know. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, let's get a little place in here.
Family
Boom.
relocating from out of the area. Their dad gets a job in the city.
Yep.
Lansdowne Park.
Oh, this is close to Center City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's suburban.
Yeah. Lansdowne was Lansdowne has those big houses. It was formed like in the late 1800s as like vacation homes for people in the city. So that's where people in the city kind of spent their weekends, and they would have like little like houses in like.
Yeah. They went from
Rolling
Rittenhouse,
Hills. Yeah. Rittenhouse to there.
The Lords of Rittenhouse to the Lords of Lansdowne. That's why they named it after that.
Yeah. The high school's team, my dad went there, was the Lansdowne Alden Lords.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Lord Lansdowne, and you can see the sign for that, like right over by Scottdale Road. Right. You can see Lord Lansdowne, and they talk about that. But yeah, it was a vacation home for people from Philadelphia.
A retreat, but what's there to do on the weekends?
Well, back then,
swimming,
right? But there was like rolling hills and stuff, so I guess there was space and all that. Now it's just totally
Gladstone,
Gladstone,
and other stuff,
Gladstone apartment, yeah. There's still a lot, if you notice, all around like the train lines, like the Amtrak train. There's a apartment complex by every stop. So if you go to every stop on there, there's like a apartment complex.
That's awesome, man. That'd be so great to live like right next to a train and be able to take the train to work or a trolley.
Yeah, not have to pay for parking.
I fantasize sometimes about working in media and just being able to take the trolley into media.
Yeah.
Do your work.
Does media really have, unless you're like a lawyer or work for like the courthouse, is it bustling like with fucking?
Not really.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's. That's
about it. Yeah. And like, so I guess if you're like a
couple coffee shops, I was in the coffee shop in media today.
Really? Coffee shop. That's you see people on their laptops and shit.
That was me, man. Applying, getting my shit out there.
Yeah. Nice.
I worked with my Sri Lankan guy on Fiverr to update the resume.
Yeah. Okay. How do you dress that up with you've worked a lot of jobs, so you can dress it up pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he's the last one to do my resume, and he gave it to me in a PDF, and I couldn't just go in and just change the date.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out how to do that.
Yeah, right, because it's already...
go back to Fiverr, and I was like, hey, can you just update that? And I tried everything. I tried every free...
Yeah.
Nothing works.
Yeah.
He's like, sure, I'll do it. Then he's like, how about I do this
for you, too? You have a producer right here that knows how to use Adobe.
Do you got to pay him that much?
It was,
That's
did that, and he also did my LinkedIn, and I just hate that.
I don't have a LinkedIn account.
I wish I didn't. I don't go on there to browse and stuff. It's like it just seems like you really have to love work. You really have to
and a lot of people do. A lot of people like their LinkedIn is their Facebook or something, or their Instagram. Yeah, I hear people talk about their LinkedIn. And I'm like, I don't think I ever set one up.
Yeah,
you ain't missing anything.